Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your October 2023 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We'll start off with the sound bowl just to do one ping for a breath in and a breath out, just to tune in and cleanse the space. You can join me if you like. I'm going to take a breath in. And exhale. Okay, Aries, what is October bringing you? Oh, that was a really powerful ping. It felt like something majestic, something almost having a type of supernatural flavor to it. So something that would be miraculous in nature, or majestic, or awesome, right? And I'm not, using that word lightly. Awesome. Ooh, something big. What's going on with you, Aries? That was nice. Okay, so I'm back in the UK, which means I have access to my old decks, and I am starting off with the Wisdom of the Oracle. We are going to get a theme card for you, and then we'll do a Cross of Truth with the Fountain deck. It tells me where you are at, what you want, what's working in your favor, the challenge for the month, and the outcome. And then we will clarify. Right? I've just done Leo's reading, and they got the exact same card. Tick tock, tick tock. So maybe you feel like you're running out of time, or you've got a bit of a deadline that you need to meet, but ultimately it feels like time is going by very quickly, or time will never be the same again. Things will never be the same again. Okay, let's see how that plays out in my reading. Maybe you can give him more time. I'm kind of feeling like a running out kind of vibe, because they've got hands around the clock, and beneath the clock is are sand dunes, right? So if you think about one of those egg timers, where the sand falls, I forget what the name of those little items are, but the sand falls through the tiny narrow passing, and it's sand, and all that sand is down at the bottom, so it may feel like things are running out, okay? Excuse me, depleted. Aries, cross the truth, please, for Aries, for the highest good. Okay, current position, we have Strength, which is exactly the same as the Aries card. We got two first cards. I've shuffled these. Okay, Desire, Death, Transformation. Working in favor, King of Cups, that came in the outcome of Leo's reading. You may want to look at Leo's reading. It may have something in that for you, because we've got now three cards of the same. The challenge is a Page of Coins, and the outcome is a Lovers. So we have three major arcanas for you this month. Major arcanas are kind of predestined currents of energy. We experience them regardless of what our day-to-day life looks like, but obviously we will be weaving and experiencing them in different ways. Strength card, right, where you're at the moment, tells me that you are standing strong. You are feeling self-empowered enough to go the distance. You're feeling bold, brazen, going outside your comfort zone, being quite happy and prepared to do so. Courageous, determination, stamina, right? Internal strength. That's where you're at the moment. The desire here is there is some sort of transformation. You want a death of a season. You want something to move into something else. Something has finished, is over, and you want to see it move into a positive place. Death card is a very positive card. I'm just going through the major arcanas first because the outcome, we have the Lovers. The Lovers talks about passion, and it predominantly talks about choice. There's a choice that needs to take place by the end of the month, and obviously the choice is yours, but you have to decide. Working in your favor, we've got the King of Cups, a beautiful energy, okay? Silent, emotional, content. You're following your heart, big time. There could be someone in your life who is got your back, emotionally speaking. They've got your back, right? In the challenge side, we've got the Page of Coins. So for some of you, you may be feeling a little bit of the financial pinch at the moment. You may be expecting for some income to be coming in, but perhaps it's only coming in drips and drabs. Perhaps there is a delay to it, but it's causing challenge. For others of you, it's like you're waiting on that news, right? For others of you, there could be a child situation that is challenging in a situation. So for example, if you're with a partner and they have a child, or you have a child, there could be some complications around there. Don't worry, I'm not talking about health complications or anything scary like that necessarily. I'm talking about where there could be just, behavioral things, or someone not liking somebody else. So for example, if you were to meet someone and be with somebody, and then your child didn't approve of that, it's that sort of energy that I'm getting, quite more so than anything else. But we are going to clarify, because in the outcome of the month, because we've got now this King of Cups and this Lovers card, we can be talking about love here, but we can also obviously be talking about work and finance. So let us clarify. You're definitely working hard, that's for sure, but you want a change. What's on the bottom of the deck? Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is why the choice needs to take place, because you may feel like in a bit like a bit damned if you do, damned if you don't, feeling a little bit trapped and kind of like held prisoner by the mind. Right? And all of these energies, right, are talking about the heart of the lion, right? King of Cups, emotional body. The Lovers, the heart, passion. So part of you may be, you just be careful that you can, don't get carried away with the thought processes too much. It can keep you prison in the mind. But for you, October is about heart. What was it? Magician wants to jump out over there. I'm not taking jumpers though, but it is interesting how the Magician also came up in the Leo reading, so I would highly recommend you check that one out. Let's do this again. These cards are all over the show. In fact, use a different deck. Okay, let's clarify, please. Spirit, Aries. King of Wands and Empress card wants to jump out over here. This could be a union, okay? This could be either a business union or a romantic union. The reason I say business is because the Empress is all about abundance. She is creative. She can birth things into happenings. Business-minded, but in a place of whatever you work on, it grows into more, and it grows into more, and grows into more. And then the King of Wands is that kind of entrepreneurial leadership aspect, right? So you get those two energies together. It's quite a powerful connection. One knows how to operate themselves, knows how to add the charisma, add the fire, the flavor to the situation, get people to do what they need them to do, all of that kind of leadership skills. And the Empress kind of goes, okay, bring that all to me, and I will alchemize it, and I will make it, and I'll do my thing, and I'll make it happen in business. Equally in love, this could be very good, because in love you've got the fire of the enthusiast, let's say the King of Wands, and then you've got the Empress. The only trouble with this kind of union as on a romantic setting is that the Empress kind of and we don't really want to talk about hierarchy here, but the Empress has risen to a higher station than the King of Wands, right? The Empress actually needs the Emperor. And if the King of Wands, sometimes in love, can be a little bit very flirtatious with other people, can be very, has an open eye, you know, can watch other people, and may run a little bit hot and cold, backwards and forwards, may not be as consistent as the Empress would need. See, the Empress would need an Emperor. Let me show you these again. The Empress would need an Emperor to really be her perfect match. Someone who was very solid and had everyone's ideas, everyone's kind of endeavors looked after. So, interesting. So that could be some sort of romantic situation you may be dealing with, or business situation that's occurring in this month, and maybe that's why the decision that needs to take place. But there's definitely a needing to change something. So I'm so curious about that Death card. Okay. Oh, the Tower also turning up now as well. Okay, I'm going to put that to one side and I'm going to clarify that in a moment. But I'm going to cut the deck and get what's going on over here. No, I'm cutting the deck. Okay, under the Strength card we have the Four of Pentacles. Under the Death card we have the Knight of Wands. Under the King of Cups we've got the Four of Swords. Under the Page of Coins we have the Seven of Pentacles. Under the Lovers we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, okay. Let me see, 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Right, so you are working hard. That's why the Strength card is here. Let me just get on this Tower card, please. What's going on with this Tower card? Okay. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay. Right, let's just quickly talk about this Tower card. Aries. We have a Tower moment. Now, a Tower moment occurs. It's actually for your highest good. It's a situation which has, where something that was not quite grounded in stability and security, which had perhaps been ignored or maybe not looked upon or not addressed properly, has now come crashing down. In the sense it's doing it for your highest good, because there's no point building on something that's going to be false, right? Whatever was started was perhaps a false start. We've got the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords, so there could be somebody else in the picture. Okay, right. Truth is coming to light regarding a Queen of Wands energy. Now, of course, Queen of Wands energy is also yours, but we either have a situation where they're in a romantic situation. There could be a third-party situation. I say that because the Lover's card can refer to a third-party situation. Traditionally, it had a third person in the card, right? We have healing with the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands can often sometimes referred to as a mistress. We also have this energy here of a King of Wands looking in a different direction, okay? Looking away from the Empress there, okay? He's got his eye on something else here. So for some of you, perhaps you're getting a bit of a shocker that someone has been a truth serum, that someone may have, perhaps has betrayed you, okay? For others of you, this Tower moment is you just kind of, like the phoenix rising. You are done with putting up false protectors around yourself, defense mechanisms around yourself. You are ready to just go, you know, you're really kind of blossoming out of something. But it does feel kind of, I'm feeling this fire energy, like this, not aggression, but anger, right? Controlled anger. I mean, look at how she's just ready to fire throw that ball of fire. Okay, I hope you can see that. See how determined she is. And I know you're super determined because you start off with the Strength card. So as you start off the month of October, you've got this internal strength, and you're kind of keeping things to wraps with the Four of Pentacles. So it feels to me like you're not really opening up to many people about how hard this is, okay? So either in a relationship or in the workplace, because we've got this fire energy that's really jumping up big. We also have a little bit of difficulty regarding finances. Okay, I feel like you're having to tighten your belt a little bit, your purse strings, excuse me, and be a little bit kind of mindful on your spending habits as you start the month off in October, don't know why I said May. However, you are still waiting on some sort of pay to come forward, some sort of return, some sort of material, some sort of asset to come forward, because we've got the Page of Coins is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, and the challenge is you're not quite sure it's worth the work that you put in, or if it's a big purchase, you're not quite sure it was worth what you paid for it. Okay, so it's a bit of a challenge, and it feels kind of annoying, quite big in nature as well. So particularly if you are having to, if a payment has been delayed in coming towards you, that's why you're having to be a little bit more careful with your finance, because you're like, well, when is it coming? And when it does come, you're like, well, I waited so hard for this. Okay. For others of you, if it was a child sort of situation I was talking about beforehand, you're weighing up the pros and cons between what is important. What is the best for all? That's what the Seven of Pentacles talks about. It looks, it assesses what they put into a situation. Does it bear sufficient fruit for you to continue on this endeavor? Okay, so this is what you might be clarifying. So if you are involved with somebody on a romantic level, and you do have an awkward child situation, right, that could be causing a bit of difficulties or challenges, then you're going to be looking at it, you're going to be assessing it, kind of going, this is a challenge, let me look at it properly, which I really like that. I really like that attitude. The death that's taking place, the thing that you desire, we've got Death card, which is actually transformation. It's clarified by the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you just, it feels to me like it could be that you've been working so hard and things, it feels like everything's kind of rising to a climax for you, Aries. And it's weird because I did say a similar thing to Leo, and of course we've got so many similar cards, two cards in the exact same position, and as you know, there are not that many cards, you know, that I've pulled out in this spread. You are wanting to follow your heart, you're wanting to follow your passion. Knight of Wands does that. Okay, goes forward, forces forward, and just makes it happen. Okay, acts on intuition, acts on intention, motivation, all by itself, and it just knows like it knows like it knows, and it's fast action, and you're wanting that change big time, very quickly. Perhaps it's because something that's come to light has kind of crashed your tower down, and you want it to change into something better, and you want to feel good about that. Okay, what's working in your favor? We've got the King of Cups with the Four of Swords. Okay, so we have a situation where if there's someone in your life that perhaps was a little bit, something has come to light, we've got some deep healing that's taking place. For others of you, it could be that if there has been concern over a sort of father figure who's maybe been a little bit unwell, I would say that is coming, it's getting better. Okay, it's taking the time, the rest to recoup. But for your energy over here, I would say that what's really happening here is, even though there's so much fire, we've got the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Wands. Okay, that's your sign. That's where you feel more comfortable. Even though in the beginning of the month you were like, argh, but now as you go out the month, you're like, release. You know, it's that phoenix rising out of the ashes. You're ready to go. You're like, argh. But we have a timescape going on, this tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, which also shows up in the Wheel of Fortune, like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay, so definitely healing, definitely feeling a little bit, these are the powerful positions that you're in this month. You're feeling connected to your heart space, and you're following your heart, right? And you are understanding the multiple levels that happen within the heart space, within the emotional body. And you're doing due diligence about taking the time to rest and recoup, right? Perhaps you're just like saying to your workplace, if you work for a company, I'm taking a week off. I need a week off. I need a week to just gather myself and find my equilibrium again. Okay, and you need that because you've got this big choice that needs to take place. We've got the Lovers with the Wheel of Fortune. So the choice. Okay, let me just show you first. Do you see how similar? I hope you can see that all right. You see how similar the Wheel of Fortune is to that TikTok card as well. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune wants to come on in, right? But it feels like it's kind of up to you, like there is something that you need to choose. If you choose passion, it's going to happen very quickly because of that tick-tock. I want to get another little card for that one though. Anything else please for the Lovers card? This will change your life forever. I mean, we've got 3 major arcanas anyway, so this is a very, this is like a game-changing month for you. You're going to look back onto this month by the end of the year and you're going to go like, whoa, it all kicked off in October. It's too many cards. It's something that I was talking about, the whole majestic energy. It's weird, I'm seeing this Empress card here. I'm seeing basically circles everywhere. We've got circles everywhere on this spread over here. And she's got this huge, she's holding the feminine sign, and the circle around her, what she's intertwined within is the zodiac signs. So it's something that like you're on this like majestic pathway into a new, I want to say like paradigm, but it seems very spiritual. It seems very heightened awareness, clarity of mind, clarity of where your power lies. Thank you. Right. Yes, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and we're the Queen of Swords. Okay. So we've got this Ace of Pentacles in between these 2 court cards over here. So we've got the Queen of Wands coming up twice, and obviously that would be your card, but we've got this other Queen of Swords coming up too, right? The question lies with the decision that needs to take place, and this will change your life forever, right? So the choice has to be made. Do you have a new beginning with somebody that perhaps there was a change to the situation and something came to light? Do you continue that, or do you start something new? Okay, so the question really goes, do you confront this person with this truth that has come to light and say yay or nay? Basically the situation would be, if you find out information has come forward by someone, a romantic partner, do you want to continue with them? Do you confront them about that, or do you just say, you know what, I'm going on my own way and I'm going to follow my own Ace of Pentacles? Okay, because it feels like we've got 3 people involved here. Now in a work situation, it could be exactly the same thing. It's that thing of, if you are the Empress, right, which you are you going to put up with, I want to say put up because that sounds too harsh. Do you want to continue down this road, right, of where you may feel held back and you're having to kind of count your pennies and you're having to kind of answer to other people all the time? Do you continue with that, or do you start on a whole new route all by yourself? Okay, so these 2 would go together, Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Okay, taking that ace and building it from the ground up. And if you choose the other way, it's about confronting the person. Okay, being in the Queen of Swords energy of saying, this is my truth, this is where I stand. I need to know your truth so we can see how we can meet in the middle. And with that tick-tock, tick-tock Wheel of Fortune energy, this needs to happen this month. Okay, because it's like there's an element of time might be running out. Very much so, this time running out. But it could also be to the extent of whereby perhaps you've been sensing this, because the Tower would have sensed something about it, right? You've been sensing this and you've just been trying to soldier on, but you've reached that point now. I can't. I need to know where I stand. So we're going to end off on a Moonology card for you, Aquarius. I mean, Aries. I don't know what is wrong with me. I said May, but I'm saying Aquarius. Perhaps you're dealing with the Aquarius. Maybe this all kicked off in May and this is now still the residue of it. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a mess today. Okay, let's see. Emotions are running high, super room. Okay. So it is a big month for you. We have all those major arcanas. Time is running out. The Tower is coming down. And within all of that, everyone's feeling a little bit triggered and a little bit kind of uptight. And sometimes, you know, that's important. Sometimes it's good just to get it out. Just to have that conversation and confrontation, just get it out. But I do feel like you'll be spending at least a week, sort of a bit of downtime. Even if you're working every day, the evening is just kind of like laying low, keeping low profile, that sort of energy as well, to sort of build you up with enough confidence, enough room to meet that deciding factor at the end of the month. So I really hope that helped you, Aries. I wish you all the best for the month. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up, and I know that I should continue doing these. If you've subscribed, thank you so much. It really helps my channel. Of course, it's totally free to subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, loveitmore.com, or go to the information in the description box below. I'll see you next time. Take care.